And so one of the difficult parts of living in general, and so somebody asked for a definition, I'll give you one, is that if you feel sad right now, it's because sadness comes from a perceived lack of options. It's why it feels so hopeless, because you don't know what to do. And typically you don't know what to do because you have defined rules that you arbitrarily have chosen to live by. You have seen consequences that are bearable as unbearable. I could never say that to my parents. I could never leave my friends. I could never leave this city. You say these nevers, these absolutes, it would be impossible for me. But of course that's not true. What it really means is that you are unwilling to make a trade. When you are sad or you feel bad about your existing circumstance, the question to ask is, what trade am I knowingly or unknowingly unwilling to make? Because there are always more options. I think Harvey from Suits, who's like the big lawyer, he says, someone points a gun in your face, what do you do? He says it to his mentee. I think his name is Mike. And he says, I don't know, you just do what they tell you to do. He said, no. He's like, there's 100 things that you can do. He's like, you can grab the gun, you can shout, you can ask for help. He's like, there's 100 things that you can do, but sadness comes from the perceived lack of options, not lack of options, from the perceived lack of options. And so the big point here is that you can create options for yourself by changing the trades that you're willing to make. Being willing to tolerate things that you were beforehand unwilling to tolerate.